feel like I recognize this bear from somewhere.
Shin Ramen. Think Media TV. Good times. Think Media TV, helping you move further, faster in media. My name is Sean. This is the video blogging episode, and we are going to be talking about why video blog. We're going to be talking about the two kinds of video blogs. We're going to be talking about 10 tips for video blogging. And then we're going to talk about a setup to just get you up and running with everything you need so you could start creating video blogs. I am filming this video on an HD flip on my way to Best Buy to pick up a sun-packed lens to perform a wide-angle lens hack on this camera that I'm holding. So not only will you see the transformation take place to this footage within this actual video, but along the way I just wanted to talk about video blogging to get you up and running in your organization doing video blogs yourself. So here's the question, why video blog? Well, I've got 5 reasons. Number 1, it's going to expand your reach to new people and new places. Number 2, it's very inexpensive, and once you're set up, it's pretty much free. Number 3, it's a great way to communicate outside of the time and moment in which your original content was shared. In other words, if you were to talk to somebody on the phone and tell them how to do something, train a team member how to do something, or explain some information about an upcoming event directly to a person, if it's created in a video blog, it can be accessed anywhere in the world at any time outside of your participation. So it ultimately becomes more efficient. Number 4, it lets the world know that you're alive. I can't tell you how many church websites I go to that feel like they haven't been updated recently and that there's no life, there's no activity on them. And number 5, it's a personal approach. Rather than just writing something in text, they're actually getting interaction with you. They're seeing you, they're getting to know you, so it develops intimacy, it's personal, and it's also next level. There's just always a stigma around video that, man, this isn't text, this is video, it must be way harder to do, even though that's not necessarily true, and so it kind of gives a next level feel when you do it.
Yes, yes.
All right, so 2 kinds of video blogs, and I'm sorry if the audio gets bad because of freeway noise. Number 1, there's the non-edited video blog. That's going to be where you literally press record, you get your content done, you turn it off, and then you upload it to the internet. That's a great way to do, and there are some tips for doing that. Number 2, there is the edited video blog, and that's what we're really going to be talking about today. This stuff still applies as to the non-edited video blog, but there's a few extra things for the edited video blog. Now here's the thing, if you're a pastor, you're a leader who has no experience in video blogging, it will be a learning curve to get started. After you invest some time and you apply some patience, it will become easy and second nature, and it will not take very long at all for you to produce the stuff, get it uploaded, and really step into the new world. I would say bite the bullet now and overcome that learning curve, because you don't want to become obsolete when it comes to new world media technologies. Another tip is we tend to think that video blogging has to be alone, but there's plenty of vloggers out there who get help. And so you could have an intern, somebody that actually knows how to do the editing side of things, take care of the editing, and you could just produce the content. You could go on a vacation or to a conference, shoot all your footage, and then hand the camera over to somebody else and have them edit it up. So it doesn't have to be something that is done alone.
Look at this, like it's cool.
Okay, 10 tips for video blogging. This is going to make your video blogs better overall, so here we go. Number 1, short and efficient. There's times when somebody really wants to hear your content, maybe they'll listen to 10 minutes, 10 hours, but as a rule, people kind of want it short and efficient. Number 2, fast edits. You'll notice a lot of the style out there is fast edits, cutting out even pauses and ums and breaths and stuff, and that is because it holds people attention. Another part is having action. If you're doing a video blog and all of a sudden it cuts to a scene where a bicyclist crashes into a picnic table and flies over, that action keeps their attention as well. Hand movements, action, things happening, keep the video more interesting. And here's a huge tip when it comes to just video in general or video blogging, is double your energy, maybe even triple your energy. The bottom line is once you get on video, you might think you're being animated, excited, passionate, projecting, but you probably aren't. And so you almost have to go above and beyond just for it to kind of be normal and captivating on the video itself. So double your energy. You might feel weird at first, but it's gonna help your videos. Now, out of the next 3 points, you have to have at least one or you're in big trouble. And so number 3 is your vlog should be interesting. Number 4 is it should be funny. Or number 5, it should be educational. And if it's none of the above, we're in big trouble. If it's all of the above, we're doing great. But if you have at least one of those things, then it's gonna be awesome. You'll see a lot of tutorial vlogs or videos online that have tons of hits because they share information, they're educational. If your vlog is about an event and it's sharing information, it too is being educational, so it doesn't have to be those other things. But if it's not interesting content, if it's not educational, if it's not funny, then I don't even know what to say. There she is. Number 6 is knowing the difference between pro ghetto and just ghetto. Now, as a rule, video blogs are somewhat ghetto. They're just kind of done off the cuff. They're not, you know, super overproduced. But at the same time, there's a such thing as pro ghetto, and then there's a such thing as just ghetto, where it's just so shaky, the audio is so nasty. You're at a concert, and you're right in front of the speaker, and the thing's all blown out, the footage is all wobbly, and it's absolutely horrible. Or there is content being shared and you can't hear it. So for your video blogs, make sure they're pro ghetto, which would just mean including some pro techniques, like turn on the lights, or bring more lights. You don't have to buy custom lights, but get as much light as possible because video needs light. The other thing is go to a room where it's quiet. Don't record vlogs on the freeway like I just did. Find a quiet place, find a room where the acoustics are good, and if you don't have an external microphone or something helping you out, then that is going to improve the quality of your video. It still might be ghetto, but it'll be pro ghetto. Number 7, do an intro and outro. Now, when you're editing, of course, it's awesome if you have a pre-made intro and outro, and you might be able to use that intro and outro for an entire year. That's going to add brand recognition. It's going to add familiarity. It's going to add some excitement as some music comes in, as your logo comes in. They have that, oh yeah, this is I like this. They have that feeling, so there's that. But here's the thing, if you don't have a produced intro and outro, you can still have an intro and outro. You'll notice in a lot of Think Media TV stuff, I start out, hey, thanks for checking out Think Media TV, helping you move further and faster in media. My name is Sean, and this is my channel. And then in the outro, I say, Think Media TV, helping you move further, faster in media. And we always end the same way. If you listen to a lot of the great vloggers out there, they do the same thing. They kind of have a memorized intro and outro to put a brand casing the content that they always produce. Number 8, clean. Avoid clutter in your shots. There's something about the guy doing the vlog with like the really dark office with just stuff everywhere and piles everywhere that just stresses you out, like that show Hoarders. And you know, if you can still make the shots interesting in a vlog. You know, move around, pick a cool place, stand in front of like the cool, you know, Best Buy wall, like the guy with the coffee cup over there. If you just figure out a place to do it that's clean. Just choose your shots. Be intentional about choosing your shots. And here's the thing too, do stuff clean. If you need to move the people, move the people. If you need to move them so that the cool stage and the lights are behind them and that it's not like the nasty back of the building the other way, set things up. Take a little time to set up your vlog so it looks better. Number 9, be as steady as possible. There's a few things. You can put your elbows against your body and really hold the camera so it's steady, so it's braced. Get a solid stance. There is, you know, be aware of when you're running around and whipping the camera all around that it's usually way more shaky than you realize. And also, if you play it back on your movie screen, you think, hey, that looks pretty good. It doesn't compare to what it's going to look like when it gets better. It looks pretty good the smaller the screen, but as it gets bigger, you're like, this is Blair Witch Project, I think I'm going to throw up. And so be just intentional to be as steady as possible. We're going to pick up a tripod like this. Look at how steady the shot is. Anything will work, whatever you have. And also get a monopod. It's going to work in two ways. You're going to be able to put both hands on it and spread out your grip on your camera, or you're also going to be able to extend it all the way to the ground and use it to keep your shot steady. This is really nice for longer interviews or something where you're filming someone standing and you don't want your arm to get tired or just constantly be holding your arm out there. And then 10, last thing, video vlogs should be buzzy, tagged, and described well. Here's the thing, if you're like, hey, I just got an NES, you know, that's not necessarily buzzy, it's a little behind the times, so consider what is going on right now, whether culturally, whether in the church, whether in whatever your content content is and attach your vlogging to buzz. And also make sure you tag it up and describe it well. I've seen people's video blogs that only are getting like 6 hits, like 5 hits, and they have 0 tags and they're not described and they're not titled well. A huge tip is go to search Google keywords, Google that, and it comes up with keyword, keyword, Google search. And you can search around your niche and really see how many people are searching different keywords and apply those keywords to your search. And also title it well. Right in the beginning of the title, make sure you explain what it is. Put all your websites in the description and stuff. Take the time to describe and tag your video well, or your whole blog's gonna be a waste because no one's gonna be able to find it. And hey, whatever you do when you're tagging, don't put false tags in there to try to generate traffic. It's only gonna hurt YouTube, and it's gonna tick off the viewers that are watching when they when you tag it and you say you know, Eminem and Lady Gaga, and then your video has nothing to do with that. They're just gonna feel deceived and they'll be mad at you, and it didn't help anybody. So just, you know, be as honest as possible, hence make your content buzzy so that you can tag it honestly and generate more traffic to your vlog to extend your reach to more people and places.
We've had some cat and dog moments, but
we're here at Best Buy, so we're gonna go pick up the kit for video blogging so that you can get started right away. So get a monopod, $32, and then pick up a tripod. Cheapest one you can find is gonna probably work, $39. Hey, that's a sweet deal. Look at that. These are another great product that you're definitely gonna want to pick up, like a Gobi. They'll like attach your camera to poles and things so that you can stabilize it on stuff like your car and whatnot. So pick up one of those, a flexi gripper.
sweetness is my weakness. I'm a man of words and you're leaving me speechless.
So we got it, and we got to see the 60D. It's out. Dude, I want this 60D. Target's right across the street, so I'm gonna get some super glue, and we're gonna go hack this camera. Just the lake. Parking in a lake. That guy is crazy. Oh, gotta make sure I check in at Target on Foursquare. Alright, so on the way back to do the lens hack, question that we have to answer for you is, how are you going to edit your video blog? And to be honest, in one sense it doesn't matter a whole lot. If you're on a PC, something like Movie Studio HD, you can pick up Premiere Elements for like $50 on eBay, just for a new copy without even having to bid. You could always use Windows Movie Maker, but it's not that good, and the new version of it's even worse. And then if you're on a Mac, ScreenFlow is a nice fast thing to get your blogs just cranked out, simple and easy. There's also a program called Final Cut Express. So it's not the full-on Final Cut Pro. You don't need all that other stuff. You just want to crank out some video blogs. If you don't want to go to Best Buy and pick everything up, check out our Amazon affiliate link down below. You can pick up everything from there, have it shipped to your house, and that will help support Think Media TV so that we can keep putting out content for you. Also, if you like the music that was in this video, our friends over at Illicit Records did that stuff. That also is below in the Amazon affiliate store. Alright, so here we are. Here's our flip camera, and here is our lens that we picked up from Best Buy. It comes with these extra adapter rings. I'm going to use those. The one we are going to use is the 35 by 37, 30.5 up to the 37. This is a 37 millimeter thread, so in essence what it does is we glue that on there, and then you can screw that up on top. If you don't want to use the wide angle, you can just unscrew it, or if you just want to put it away in a case or something. But as a rule, you probably would want to. You can also then put a telephoto lens on the same thread once we do it, and so that's nice to have. You might say, why, is this worth doing? It's going to make your video stand out from other people's. It just adds kind of a stylistic effect, and it gets more people in the shot, whether it's interviews or even for vlogging. You're going to see the difference when I'm holding the camera back at myself. There is a ton more that can be in the shot. There is a risk. This would definitely probably void your warranty, so do it at your own risk, but I'd say it's super worth it. So here we go. Get your super glue and glue set, and there it is on the thing. We still have I'm holding the monopod setup right now. You just see that it's an incredibly it's a much wider shot, and so you could do your slow pan like this, film your interview, get your thing done. And so boom, there it is. Think Media TV, helping you move further, faster in video. Thanks for checking out this video blogging tutorial. You can video blog, you can kill it, do awesome. just get started, start producing some stuff later.
Shifted on the graveyard, and if you like, keep your shift up at the day job. If Bob's is dead, then I grave rob. And give the
Look at this. It's like a cool, like, worship background. Radiant. And it's just a plastic bag.